Oh, hi. Afternoon, guys. Welcome to another Construct 3 game dev stream. Woohoo! Hello to Kiatric. I've seen you in the chat already today. Red Black Spade, thank you so much for the follow while we were in the little intro bit there. I suppose we better get this show on the road, hadn't we? A couple of little bits of admin before we get started. A, we'll change the playlist. B, there is a tweet on the Construct Twitter account, that's at Construct Team, to vote on what game we should play on Thursday. We've had 4 streams of Healer's Quest now, and that's usually the point where we put it to the viewers to see what they want us to play next. So the options are Healer's Quest, Cat Maze, which has been suggested, the next Penelope is another suggestion, or other. Please feel free to comment on that tweet with games you think I should play, or add them to the suggestions box below the player, or on the info tab if you're on mobile, and we'll add those to the list of games to play. Yes, please go vote, go forth, make decisions for me, because I can't. Hey Luke, welcome to the stream. Hope your stream went well earlier. No, we have not finished Healer's Quest yet. Got hard. I died a lot. I still do not have the noob sword. So, but yes, 4 streams is kind of once we're on 4, it's a good point to kind of see what you guys want to do and whether you want to carry on with Healer's Quest and so on. So yeah, Twitter poll, go vote. Today, I'm going to be doing a few little bits and pieces in the game. I want to add my to-dos didn't say. Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong file. Ha! That one. There we go. Added a few little to-dos. So I want to add some more states to my non-random rotating NPC. Let's say that could go in the random as well. Either way, I need to add some more states in for those. And we are going to attempt to finally fill this group at the bottom here, Nepio's following dog. So the whole point of that is that when you're in the marketplace, there will be a little character, a little dog maybe, or a Divimal if I get one that's appropriate, that will kind of run around after you and you know, run up to you in the market and you'll talk to it and then it'll leave you alone for a bit and then it'll come after you again because it wants to be your friend. When you vote in the poll, if you go to the Construct Twitter feed, which is at Construct Team, there will be a tweet on there for you. If you give me 2 seconds, I can give you a link actually. That's probably better, isn't it? And I'm glad you're playing Hypnospace Outlaw. Everyone should play Hypnospace Outlaw because it's brilliant. Oh, Construct, get the tweet. Doo-doo-doo. Get that link. Copy link. Oh, there you go, you beat me to it. Well done. Tar muchly. Problem when you're working across 3 different devices, you have to, you know, manage your screens appropriately. So anyway, yeah, adding some states into. Oh, that was another thing I need to do at some point, which is Z order bits and pieces. Oh, and I have got a new. I finally finished my little design for the another NPC design, which I can pop in. So let's do that. Actually, that's a nice, easy thing to get started. Object bank. Yeah, use the hashtag Construct Streams. Let's get this trending and whatnot. Yeah, Twitter can be a bit funny. Like it's very easy to be on Twitter and be like, do I really need to post this? Do I need to tell people? Surely they should know by now, but seemingly it's very difficult to tweet too much. So bear that in mind. So we have Young Girl Design A. Woohoo! To add an animation. Actually, no, let's run that. Let's please. So young girl A underscore idol. Let's make that a little bit bigger so I can see what I'm doing. Do that and I have to type everything in 5 seconds. Copy. Duplicate. Again. That's 4 of those we need. Walk left. Walk right. Howdy, howdy, VG Burnsy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this afternoon, my friend? Directions down. That's a thing. This is a stream of odds and sods today, because, I have 7 hours of potential game dev to fill tomorrow, so I don't want to dive too much into here today and realise that I'm not going to have anything to do tomorrow. So first thing I'm doing is importing a new design, which is quite exciting. That's a great, just what is something why Hook Ginger Cat staring at something. Okay. Are we going to get live Ginger Cat hunting updates? Right. These are really small and this is really hard to see, but I think those are the right frames. Yeah. They look like it. They're in the right order. Which way around do we go? Left first. That goes there. Down, left, up, right. Lovely! Sitting in dirt. Of course. Cool, there we go, that's that. Now we need the walk left animations. If I could actually see all of my little animations. Normally doesn't stop when passing through your garden. So there's clearly something in your garden that's caught his eye. I'm kind of intrigued as to what it is, but then knowing it's a cat, I don't know if I want to know. They do stop and get interested by the weirdest things. How do I have this set up? Is that... Do I not have her? I thought I did. Yeah, she uses 4 frames. It's back on patrol. Fair enough. Cats are bizarre creatures, much as we love them. So, right. The Bigfoot frame goes last. Okay, cool. In which case, you need another frame, my lady. What are those? Go in there. Cool. That's you done. Right. You. Many things to pee on, not enough time of the day. Oh, the life of a cat. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could all live life with the freedom to nap and pee like a cat? And I apologise now for anyone just tuning into this conversation. Not always like this, I promise. Right, that looks okay. I'll muck around with origins and bits and pieces in a minute. Is down. That's the one I need. That one, and that one. It'd be nice if I slowly get more of these designs done and it'll, you know, kind of populate the city a little bit more and look more like game. Oh baby, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you are well. Alright, Luke, no worries. Down, down, and... No, wait, just down, or an up. That one. One and that one. Lovely. Now we have another one of those. Put that in there. Neat! Now... Zoom out a bit so I can see what I'm doing. That's all fine. What I need is that. I need to move the origin. And we're going to want that. You're chilling! I am envious of the chilling. Although I'm chilling and making a game, so you know, it's quite good. Where are they on here? 0 and 4, that's about right. 0, 4. Apply to whole animation. I might as well apply to all animations. Oh wait, except that one. Oh well, I need to replace his design at some point anyway. Construct and chill. Nah. It's the new thing. It's the new thing instead of Netflix. Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't take off. Right, that's fine. So now, go in here. Wait, which one was that I just changed? Random rotate is you. Let's make you young girl. Hey. And where's the end? There. That one. Yay! New little person. Lovely. Right, let's got this. Get all those animations in for the rest of these things now, which is going to take a while. Ugh. Subfolders. Subfolders are my friends. Everybody loves subfolders. Hey, Nepio! Welcome to the stream. The map reminds you of Chip's Adventure. Chip's Adventure? I think I've come across that. You shall have to enlighten me. GG Burnsy. I have not come across the game. Young girl. Hey. Clockwise. Duplicate. Oh, no, we don't want two of those. Anti-clockwise. Walk left. Walk right. Oh, not 8. Walk up. And walk down. Oh no. Lovely. Tips challenged. I'm still not ringing any bells. I still have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Feel a bit rubbish now, but yep. No idea. Those in there. Right. So we're going clockwise. We want to start down. Left, up, right. Anti-clockwise. Those. Down. Right. Up, left. That should be fine. Dark theme everywhere. I know. Windows is as black as my soul. Used to go to your mate's house in the early 90s and play on his dad's Windows 3.1 computer. Ooh, okay, that'll be why. First Windows I played on was 95. I feel like we had old IBM laptops before that, but yeah, Windows 95 sticks in my head. Right, that's fine. Now we need to do all of these. Walk left. That one, and that one. I can tell my left from right. And yay, we've now descended into proper nostalgia chat, my favourite thing. Like someone, I think it was Jay actually, Jay Tolan, published something, shared a YouTube video to a Let's Play for a game that I remember playing on the BBC Micro, which was a weird old computer thing. It was Granny's Garden and it was an awful game, and I remember failing miserably at it at like age 5. And I watched it back going, how on earth was any 5-year-old supposed to get through this game? Did make me, you know, feel a little bit better about myself, but That's what passed for entertainment in the classroom. Also not entirely sure how it was educational, but there you go. I suppose there was some puzzle solving and all of that. Barnyard Blaster on the family Atari 5200. Nice. Yeah, well, first games console thing I ever had was a Game Boy Color. So I don't quite go far enough back. The old consoles anyway. My first non-handheld was a GameCube, so definitely missed out on a lot of retro stuff. Yeah, this is going to ruin all of the image points for the young man one, but I really don't care at this point. I need to change his animation at some point anyway. Yay, that's the non-random rotate one done. Subfolder. This is going to get so complicated when I have all of the NPCs I have planned, drawn, or whatever. But hey, this is what we get for planning a really big game. Lots of work. Walk right. Oh no, we're going off. We're going against the naming convention. Oh god. Pong clone for your first console. Nice. Nothing beats a bit of classic Pong. There we go. That's all fine. Lovely. Let's get the new frames in. Down, left, up, right. Walk right. Oh, no. There we go. Play the new Tetris game. There's a new Tetris game? The only new Tetris game I can think of off the top of my head. Oh no, there was. Oh wait, there was two. You had Tetris 99, which was the big multiplayer one, and then there was the other one that looked really fancy, and I can't remember what it was. That one. Yeah, Tetris Royale. That thing. Oh god, so many Tetris games. It's amazing how many versions of the same game you can make year on year. That one. Need. So many variations on a classic game. Okay, that's fine. Walk up. Those two. Those in. Duplicate that one. And walk down as the last one. Duplicate. Make sure. Well, fill the animation frames in and then make sure they're all in the right place. Ah, Tetris Effect. Okay, cool. I remember seeing a fancy Tetris game. I want to say it's like, is it PlayStation only? I want to say it's a PlayStation exclusive, maybe, because I don't think it's coming to Switch. And I would assume if it was coming to Xbox, then it would likely, well, at least be available on the Windows Store, but who knows. Oh, where did that go? 0, 4. Oh. Thank you. Right. That done. Lovely. All my NPCs are slowly, slightly moving as I change their origin points. Oops. Young girl A. Duplicate. Pop that in there. Get in. Thank you. Idle. Walk left. Walk right. Oh. Do that right. Right. Walk up. PvP Antares, welcome to the stream. How do the animation folders work? I love that people, like, I don't know. No one seems to, you're the second person during this PvP that didn't know that animation subfolders are a thing. Basically, literally, they just function like anything else. So you add subfolder, and then you can organize all your animations, which for me is going to make my life so much easier because I've already got, you know, 3 of my own designs and a huge list of things to do. So keeping all of my animations organized is great. I'll show you the actual code and stuff in a minute once I finish doing the boring bit of putting the actual designs in. Sleep Frame, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're having a productive day. Doing the really tedious but very important job of adding in a new batch of animations to my game. Which is super exciting. Not. And thank you for the follow, by the way, PvP. Do we know if the developers of Hypnospace are still expanding on its content? Don't know. Jay's been kind of suffering with burnout for a while, I think. He's developing some stuff for the Kickstarter backers at the moment. But I think, other than maybe some patches for mod content or bits and pieces, I think Hypnospace is largely done. Yeah, I've not spoken to Jay for a little while. Another one that's worth following on Twitter. Jay Tolan? I can't remember. Yeah, on the forums. Not so much on the forums. Yeah, you should be able to find him on Twitter. That's fine for idle. Walk left. I keep looking at these and I've done the same directions so many times and I keep questioning my left and right. Like, how have I got this far in life and I still have to question which way is left and right? That one. There we go. Did animate correctly. Walk right. Oh. There we go. First one. Pop that there. Walk up. Just only have, like, I think this or one more NPC to do, and then that's all the animations imported and done. Be nice. Oh, there was a ding there. Fiji Burnsy is now hosting. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That. Alright, you're the stationary one. And that there. Worked, didn't it? Yep, good. Oh, excuse me. Almost had the hiccups for a minute. 0 and 4. Apply to all animations. Thank you. That's random paths. The last one is the static, which already has all of the signs because that was the easiest way to add signs into this game. So this is young girl A. We add some animations. Duplicate. Yeah, this is why subfolders in animations is one of the best things. Everything nice and organized. So we have walk right, walk left, walk up, and one more for walk down. There we go, lovely. Sorted. Be a huge mess. Right, it would just be a massive list, and you would struggle to find things. So at least here I can collapse things that I don't need. And whilst it is going to get really difficult when I have all of the things in here, this is the easiest way for me to organise stuff. Right, let's apply that origin point. Oh wait, I can't until I put the actual frames in, can I? Because it will just move. Those in. He sent him a DM. Alright, cool. I hope you told him how awesome you think Hypnospace is. Jay deserves the love. All animation. Right, walk right. Where are we? That one. Get rid of those. Apply to whole animation. Well, yeah, you know, that's the reason you were messaging him anyway. There we go. Yeah, he is, I think he has got another project lined up, I just don't know what it is. Okay, walk up. I'm sure you're not the only person who's asked that. Or if you've not, or at least if it's not him, ask the publisher. Go, move the origin point. It's annoying that when you press tab, it doesn't always register the origin point. Final one, and then I can actually do something that's not just chucking images into this. Go! 0 and 4. Full animation. Excellent! Done! Boom! Woo! Okay, so now have you're rotating, the type is set, your name, and that's all okay. Yeah, it was EVP and Tara's was what asking about. I will scroll back briefly. Nope, can't scroll anymore. Thanks, iPad. Cool. Yeah, basically with the animations, the way I have it set out is that each NPC has an instance variable which allows you to define which set of animations to use, and then we call, when we set the animation, we use the instance variable, and then whichever animation type we want afterwards. They currently only have a few, so it's not that bad. But yeah, the folders don't make a difference, it's just organisation, and it looks lovely. So now, go see what she looks like in game. Yep, pretty much. There we go. Now she's in. Good, she can pick more than 2 directions, that's fine. I was mildly worried for a minute. Yeah, she looks alright. I wasn't sure about the colour palette, but I like that. She looks okay. Her hair's a little bit weird, but I think it's alright. Yay! More NPCs. Woo! So in the same way, with the signs are all variations on the static NPC, because the behaviour was going to be the same, they just needed to look different. Your hair's worse. Yeah, but I didn't draw your hair, so, you know. I feel like I can't have an opinion on that. Cool. So that's a thing. We now have another set of NPCs in, which is nice. What I want to do... That's the statics. Now, oh, do I put them in non-random? Or I do it in random? I feel like random's going to be better. Or maybe in both. Whoever drew your hair did a rubbish job. Hire a new artist, mate. Do we... It's gonna be a few. It's gonna be the same as the checking stuff, where basically we have a whole selection of like whether you can pick from 2 or 3 directions, and obviously 4 directions. It's just clockwise and anti-clockwise. Arg. So yeah, state is rotating every run, every so many seconds. Use the animation frame. That's just let's do it in here. Actually, let's do it under clockwise. We'll just use the clockwise animation. It's fine. So we need a new sub event in there. It's going to be the same as those, only it's going to be a new state, and we're going to call this left right. Want. Oh wait, yeah, because we've got the spin speed, haven't we? Oh, that's a thing. Okay. So we want to set the animation. Set the animations. No, we don't want to set the animation speed. We want to be sprite. What are we on? The non-random rotate sprite. Set frame to choose. Right, 0 is down, so it's 1 and 3, I think. That's not. That shouldn't be in there. That is not what that's supposed to be. Ow! I've forgotten where I went to what I did now. Right there. Right, that was empty to begin with, I think. Yes, that's fine. Cool! Panic avoided. Panic avoided. We're okay. I know what I'm doing. Honest. I always forget to hold down control and then I just end up moving things and then it gets even more confusing. Anti-clockwise. Down with clockwise, I say. Well, if you want to go and mess around with all the clocks, be my guest. We'll keep you amused for a few hours, I'm sure. Left, right. Okay, I need one of those. Play the clockwise thingy. Go there. Lovely. Add action. NPC. Sprites. Non-random rotate. Set frame to... Actually, this probably should go in a separate little sub-event so we can have every X seconds. Maybe. Choose 1 and 3. I could just add another condition here, couldn't I? Add condition system every X seconds, and that will be spin speed. Right, non-random rotate. Right, dot spin speed. Done. Choose. Okay, so let's try that. Residential. I have a non-random one, don't I? Yes, I do. You there. I'm gonna change your animation type because your origins are all wrong. You could be young girl A again because oh. Spin speed is 2. That's fine. We need girl A clockwise. That's okay. So in theory, she should only face left and right. Oh wait, I didn't change the thing, did I? Does help if you swap the instance variable and spell it correctly. Jeez. Left, right. Cool. Go. Does that do what I want it to do? Yes. No. Kinda. What I need to do is add another thing in there. Add action. Set the animation speed to 0. There. Actually, new plan. Let's put a sub event under there. That goes in there. That goes in there. So in theory, the animation speed should stay as 0. That's the plan anyway. Yay! That works. I suppose if you wanted it a little less random, you could do... I guess you could use that to be every X seconds set animation frame to whatever, and then set animations frame to something else. I don't know. Could have put it in a function, I suppose. That might work. But yeah, that kind of does what I want it to do. So the whole point of that being that, you know, if you've got, I don't know, if your NPC is surrounded on two sides by walls, you don't really need them staring at walls, so they only pick the directions that you assign to them. So I think that's a I can expand on that, I think. I think there's better ways to do it, but that is a way. Quite good. Now, yeah, I'll leave the random rotating ones as is, I think, and just put all of the directional states into the non-random ones. Guyman750, hello, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing, my friend? Might be an interesting wall. It might be an interesting wall, but 9 times out of 10 the walls are not interesting. We already had this discussion when we had the random moving NPCs, which reminds me, there are some bits I need to add into those, so I'm going to ignore my states for the minute because I don't want to think about it. Random path, because if we look at our random path lady, who's somewhere up here, wherever she's wandered off to. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Her animations are a little squiffy. Not gonna do it now, is she? In her own time. So sometimes she kind of changes direction, and changes animations. They don't quite flow properly. So I was doing a bit of tweaking to try and fix that. So I'll add those in a minute. Now I'm gonna read the chat. Simon's been playing Moonlighter for the past 24 hours. Okay, I will add that to the list of the backlog of games I have to play. Makes you want to finish it. Fair enough. I love and hate games like that. Like you really, really want to play, but at the same time, really need to do some actual work. You can just easily spend a weekend wiped out just doing that. You mean 24 hours. Sky, when you're mad. I mean, I can't really say that because I stay up for 24 hours at a time and watch racing because I'm a weirdo. But there you go. I feel you on the whole being sucked in well and truly into a game. Okay, that was the other thing I fixed, though it's going to take a lot of faffing about because I'm going to have to change all the colours, and I'll do it when I've actually got the artwork in so I can see how it looks properly and don't get confused. But when I've... Look, she's... now actually she's properly balked. Hi, what are you doing? Please stop trying to kick a sign. That'll be great. If you have an excuse, pausing for a sleep doesn't hurt. It does when you're supposed to be live tweeting everything. Yeah, I need to look at her animations because something's clearly not right. But whatever. Anyway, yes, I turned on unbounded scrolling, so now at least when you come down into a map, you don't have the silly area name thing over your face, which is good. But at some point I need to go in and change all of the backgrounds and colours and bits and pieces because I don't want grey being the background, it needs to be black. Oh, you meant for games. Okay, fair. That's true. Le Mans, yes, Le Mans is the one I usually do. Or Daytona. I'm a sucker for punishment, really. Okay, so, there we go. That's a thing. What I am going to do is just quickly look at my example file. So, what I'm trying to do to negate the whole weird animation stuff is I've added in a second timer to encourage her to actually pause. So hopefully, yeah, when the state is set to pause, she swaps back to the idle animation and should therefore sit with the direction, with the animation frame appropriate to the direction. I hope we're all enjoying this random pirate interlude. So yes, I need to add in a second timer, and hopefully I basically want to avoid maths at all costs at this point. I figure I'm sure there's a way I can set the speeds and distances that she moves based on tiles and blah blah blah, but oh god, maths don't. No maths. Oh, Mark Webber did move to Le Mans, then he retired. You're a few seasons behind. So I can thoroughly recommend it. It's not for the faint-hearted, but I would talk your ear off about endurance racing because that is my thing. I write about it, I tweet about it, that's my hobby. Right, so I need to make a new timer. Pretty fragile, can't try and calculate speeds ahead of time. Yeah, I did think that. But I think I had this in my head, and I'm now trying to remember exactly the way around I was thinking about it. And it was trying to get her to move a specific number of... Move it... That was it. It was setting the timer based on the speed and the distance that you'd already set on the instance. So, I've already got instance variables that set the speeds of the tile movement behaviour. Then I was thinking maybe you put in a distance variable that you could then define so that she'd move like, I don't know, 2 squares, so what, 32 pixels. And then you'd calculate the time based on the speed and the distance. But I don't know if that would be, you know, too mathsy, or if it would even do what I want it to do. So that might be a little experiment that I mess around with tomorrow. Well, I won't talk about racing on the streams because this is game dev. I've got my game hat on, got my game hat on, not my racing hat on today. Right, so new timer. I need a new timer. Where did I put the timers? Yeah, underneath all the states. Cool. Collapse all this stuff because I don't need it. So that's the first timer on random NPC move. So we want another event. NPC sprites, random path NPC sprite. On timer. And it's called movement chooser. Displacement equals time, yeah. No worries, Skyman. Enjoy Moonlighter. If I need you, I will call. Don't worry. At least while you're lurking, you will still be racking up those sweet, sweet points. There, so it's on the same level as that one. Come on. Please complete. Oh, I like the whole event. There. Just, hop. There you go. Unfortunately, you slipped down the order a bit, Skyman. We've missed you. So, what did we do on movement chooser? We want to set the state to pause. Which I need to define, actually. Ow. That's because I wipe your points every time, Nepio. But at the same time, you work with me. You don't need to use points. You are my moderator. You and Julian can ask me nicely, and you can spend your points on things. Fancy a cupcake? I can't help you with cupcakes, but I don't. Last time I checked, Sainsbury's hadn't quite got around to accepting the construct points yet. They're still stuck on nectar. Right. Movement chooser. Oh no, so the state needs to change in the random NPC move one. And then we start. That goes in there. That goes in there. Pop that above that one. Set state to pause, add action, start timer. Start timer. Movement chooser. Now, what instance variables do I have on you? Lots. Animation speed, state timer, I need another one. Going to be pause timer. Amount of time NPC pauses are picking new direction and state. Cool. That's that. The movement chooser, that's the pause timer one, yeah. Self dot pause timer. Done. These ones, I think, now the states then go into the movement chooser. Yes. Just put a sub event in there. Move that into there. Make that into an OR block. That. There. OR block. Okay. That one there just cause. Start the random NPC move. Cool. Think. Set state to pause. That needs to go there. That needs to be deleted. So, on the timer random NPC move, we set the state to pause and we start the movement chooser timetable. Timetable? Nope. Timer. And then when the movement chooser one expires, then we pick the new direction and then we pick the new state. Okay. And then when we've picked the state, we start the timer again. Cool. Let's just add in the pause state. It's exactly the same as this one, but called something different. Pause. Okay, I feel like I should do something with like animations and be like, is frame 0 playing and bits and pieces. But yeah, so let's just go and have a look and see what that does. If anything. Stop idling and please walk, woman. Thank you. I need to tweak her animations, they don't look right. Where are we? Random path. Where are you? Nope, not that one. Not that one. This one. Idle. It's the left that's causing it. That's why. Our animations are in the wrong place. Okay. Play. Wrong one. Does help if you load the right layout. She doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of a spin on the spot there, but that's okay. Never going to be perfect. Yeah, the only other thing I need to do is set up some Z ordering at some point. Because we can walk over her head! Ha ha ha! What's the overall idea behind this game? This game, if I can remember the correct code... Yeah, there we go. Basically, I've always wanted to make a Pokemon style game, and this is the perfect excuse. Where on earth is she? Oh, she's down there. That's fine. So yeah, this is me learning how to use Construct 3 whilst building a massively complicated game because I like biting off more than I can chew and setting myself impossible tasks. Yay! Yeah, welcome to the stream. Manix, Manix, MA9ICS. That. Hello. I'm gonna call you Manic, because that I can pronounce, and I apologise for butchering your name. But, you know, I'm a bit rubbish at names. Yeah, welcome to the stream. You've missed all the really exciting things of me adding animations. And what am I going to tinker with now? Done that bit. Not entirely sure what to do next to actually make that better. I feel like adding in some bits about if the only change if the animation's at 0 or something. I don't know. Need to have a think about that one. So we've added in the extra timers, added in the extra state. That's all the other tweaks I've done for that. That's fine. Okay. So this is going to have to be a new PC, and I think this is going to be easier to do in a new project. Yeah, that will do. Create. What we need. I'm going to try this with squares first because, you know, everything's better with squares. Origin for top left. This will still do this in a grid form. It does help if you actually fill it with some colour. Let's collapse that so I can project I'm now working in. Go. Time to grid, show grid. Grid size 16 by 16 to match everything else I'm doing. There you go, Nepio. I'm about to start your thing. So this is the follower. Another sprite, which would be the player. Yes, this is Nepio's following doggo. Or at least an experiment to try and figure out how to make it work. Over there. Then we need, so that's the player. And we need some walls. Black. And top left. Go. Cool. Boxes and stuff. So, if you haven't heard the story behind this yet, I don't even know when it was, but a while ago, when we were on stream, Nephew came up with the idea of having a dog, or thing, that follows you around on the layout, or whatever. So that's what we're going to try and do. It might end up being pathfinding. I might use something similar to the system in Demon Noir, where it kind of uses some magic based on angles. I don't know, we're going to try some pathfinding tests and see what happens. I'm just chucking some... I don't know, that'll do. There's some obstacles anyway. Wall. So the player needs... Tile movement behaviour. Get the solid behaviour as well. Down to layout. Roll 2. Cool. So we want the grid width is 16, not 161. Set the speed to at least a multiple of 16. Default controls, that's fine. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. Now, you, the follower, will need... Going to try with pathfinding. I don't think we need any more. Oh, bound to layout, yes. I don't think we need any more behaviours for now. Okay. So, the cell size, I assume we'll stick to 16 to be the same thing. Transfer paths very close to obstacles. Yeah, I'm going to leave that as it is. Obstacles, solids, yes. Max speed, fine. Yes. Don't want to rotate the object. I don't know what happens. I'm going to put that to 10 and see what happens. Diagonals, definitely not, because we're on a grid. So let's just see what happens when we do this. I do need to set the walls to be solid. See? On the start of layout. There it is, there it is. Add action. Follower. Find path to player dot x and player dot y. How did I do this? I don't remember. That is something. Nope. Oh yeah, it's path found, isn't it? Duh. On path found. Add action. Move along path. Let's just see how that looks. Oh yeah, does help you actually put the things in as solids. Where are you? Add solids. Lovely. Why are some of the actions underlined? That is a good question, and one I have never asked myself or to the rest of the team. Nepio, do you know the answer to that question? Or Kiatric, actually, either of you. You know why some of the actions are underlined. My assumption is that they are the commonly used ones, but I don't know. How does that now look? Highlighted actions are the most useful ones. That's what I thought. Lighter so I can actually see him on the background. Oh, that's a garish colour. Yeah, if you look at the when you add an action, wrong bit. Go for system, like create object is underlined. Just create object, isn't it? Yeah, create object. Only those actions show up. That would make sense. So yeah, they're the most commonly used actions. Well, this is strange. Definitely not doing what I wanted to do. There you go. Hope that answers that question. Let's just try 2. Stop that again. Okay, so yeah, upping the turn speed kind of does that, but yeah, we don't want it to be the only thing in the game not following a tile. Okay. What other events do we have for Pathfinder? Add obstacle, clear cast, path cast. Okay. Yeah. really big, so it's like instantaneous acceleration. Probably not going to do anything, but... yeah. Okay. So pathfinding is an option. But I need to put in some other bits to tell it to follow a grid. And that I honestly have no clue how to do. Back for the cafe. Back for the cafe, where's my dog? I should say, if you've been to the cafe, where's my cup of tea? Your dog is this little blue square who navigates things, but I need to make it move in a grid, which, you know, this isn't. And yeah, obviously it won't, it needs to... I need to then figure out ways for it to calculate as we move. Cafes don't sell things like tea. No, of course, how could I be so dumb? Because my other theory... Go back to the start page. Demon Noir! I need to go to a level that's got skeletons on it. 1.5 maybe? Yeah, look at those guys. I'm going to pause Pretzel for a minute, because we are going to have some game music. Or at least I think we will. Well, kind of. Oh, the keys! I don't remember the keys! There we go, get rid of these guys. These ones I don't care about. Woo! Stuff! Lovely. Right. What I need to look at is the skeletons. Hi, dude. So, I believe, they all follow, like, they don't do diagonals, they walk in grids. Which is good, that's what I need. And I don't need them to throw things at me, but there you go. This is the kind of movement I think I'm after. So, great. At least I know this example does what I wanted to do. Yeah, Demon Noir is a really cool little game. It's included as one of the example projects in Construct 3. So, it's also available in the Construct Arcade. I have stolen a fair amount of functionality in various forms from Demon Noir because it's an RPG. So, pop that back on. Turn it down a little bit. Skellington. There we go. So, yes, the pairing stuff came from here. So, the way I configure it works is it basically determines which direction to move based on the angle between the player and the enemy. So as you move, then obviously that angle changes and the skeleton will change direction and move around to still kind of come at you. Dream inspiration. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they are all in the start page for this reason, so... Yeah, and then it uses a collision tile map to tell the skeletons where it can and can't walk. And because it uses the 8 directions, that's the kind of thing I think I need. So we have it in a similar system to the NPC where we simulate the direction. But that direction is set based on angles. So... I just don't remember where player angle diff comes from. Variable or recovery, earth, don't care about any of that. No, it's just here. I assume if we dig out enemies, is it base? Yes. skeleton base. Player angle diff is an instance variable, so yeah. So whenever the skeleton enters the idle state, it picks the new direction based on the angle. Okay. It's only in idle for a short amount of time. So I feel like this is the kind of thing I can use. I can wrap my head around how that works. I should be able to wrap my head around how pathfinding works, but making it work in a grid is a different matter. So I'm just going to save this little tiny key. Why am I in caps lock? No. Pathfinding experiments. There. Lovely. Save. Don't have to set this up again later. Test projects. Save as pathfinding experiments. Technically, pathfinding only works in a grid. Then why? How do I make it work? How do I make it move in a grid? Not moves across grid coordinates. E goes round corners rather than turning on the spot. I probably just need to mess around with it some more, but I just have no idea where to start, really. Diagonal enabled. Nope. Diagonals are not allowed. Apparently that doesn't matter. I'm gonna add an action though, just to make sure that it is disabled. Oh, I didn't want system, I wanted follower. Just in case. Down to the collision rectangles. Okay, I'm going to change that. Well, that's going to do, but let's have a look. Well, now it can't move. Okay, cool. We'll go back to 16. That was 0 for the minute, I know. Oh, so I set it to 0. Actually, hang on, wait. Maybe if it's really big. The rotate speed ridiculously big. That kind of gets more... That looks more griddy. Kind of. Slow that down. Yeah, still not. A pathfinding rotate speed to 1400. Okay. What does that do? Let's find out. That means it can't move. Cool. What I should really do, can we... Is there a way to show grid at runtime? System. Layer opacity layouts. Size. I think I was reading something earlier, and basically, pathfinding works on finding the shortest path, and following the grid exactly is not going to be the shortest path. So, I think that's one of the reasons it doesn't quite work properly. Or work in the way I'm envisaging in my head, anyway. Because if I just open up... I need more projects open. Pathfinding. Might just turn the rotate off here. With 1400 like Ultra Narwhal suggested. Turn off that, turn off that. See what happens. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I'm leaning towards the method in Demon Noir. Because I can use the tile movement behavior, which obviously does tiles. So right, what do I need open? Demon Noir. So let's just pathfinding so long ago, forget how it works. That's the thing, when you get a really good system running and you're like, this is great, I'm going to use this in the future, and then you go and do something else and go, now why does this work again? So the acceleration and deceleration are really high. I mean, I'm fairly sure they're both set to like 10,000. Yeah. And even with the rotate speed at 10,000, it's not as square as it should be. The corners are still rounded, which is what's annoying me. No diagonals. It was not supposed to be enabled. Yeah, so right, what are we doing? So let's do this in my tester for post the NPC movement example project. Don't need that open. Let's open my tester version of that so I don't ruin the good one. That one? Yeah. Okay. So what we need is a new kind of NPC. So we'll go into the object bank. I felt like every single one of my projects now has an object bank. It's going to be a pink one. Origin, top left. It's going to be 16 by 16. We need a new sprite. I don't have a little doggo sprite, which is kind of sad. I'm going to duplicate one of these. That. Sprite 2. What on earth is Sprite 2? That. Rename follower NPC. Oh wait, follow NPC name. Face. And so many tiles. So little time. The old dude. The old guy, couldn't wait. Got him in the project and his files are actually loaded, so that's a start. Okay. So it doesn't really matter for the time being, it could literally just be that, but... Right, let's just... I'm going to duplicate one of the other ones because that's a lot less effort. Duplicate. Clone in this case, which is going to be renamed follower NPC sprite. Lovely. Put that in there. I would read the chat, but at this point I have genuinely not much clue what they're talking about, so I'm going to leave Nepio and Skyman to have a good conversation about JavaScript and task finding and bits and pieces. Okay, so you need a new instance variable, which is player angle difference. Difference in angle between NPC and player. There. Okay, where's the thing? I don't have. Yep, there's my. Collapse that. Collapse customer guy. We need another one. Another group. Add group. Follower. NPC. Okay. So we need the pairing stuff. Out of here. Group, replace object. Oh, I need to put them in the family, don't I? Base. Get family. Family. Good, she's already in there because it was a duplicate, that's good. So, replace instruction guy with the follower base. Follower sprite. Cool. Right, let me close that down. I need this one. So when they're idling, that's when it checks the angle. Okay, so set. Copy that, because there's no way in hell I'm going to remember. The classic for each base. Another condition. Oh no. I might have it separate to this. Have this one as have idle but also have checking. Compare instance variable state is equal to idle. Copy that. Oh no, don't copy that. Let's do that. Equal to checking action. Nope. Follow a sprite. Set value. This long thing. It's gonna be player rather than player base. And you want that to be follower NPC base X, follower NPC base Y. Done. Okay. On pathfinding mode, you can tell it to use tile movement X and tile movement tile Y. That would probably work. Let me, have I got my thing still open? I do. Grab the event sheet up and add a comment on there. Pathfinding with tile movement tile dot X and tile dot Y. Because that's the point, rather than that, we should really be doing tile movement dot grid X and tile tile movement dot grid Y. Just before you went up there, but okay. thing, but that. Ah, okay. That's not. Oh, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing because that doesn't do what I want it to do. Right, let me take the idol from, I guess, from here. Copy. Replace the young woman with the follower base. Right. That. Okay, so checking, we have idle. I need to expand checking, which is going to be a system thing. So, compare two values. If follower.npc sprite dot player angle difference. Oh, that's not what I need, is it? Between values, isn't it? Get the right event for this. Is within angle, right. Follower. No, come back. Right, dot player angle difference within 45 degrees of 90? Is that a thing? Yes, 90. Within 45 degrees of 90, then the direction is set to down. Add action. Set direction. Oh, yeah. To down. Okay. So we need to copy those. Paste, paste, paste. Then 40 degrees, 45 degrees of 180, then on left. Uh, 270, I'm guessing is going to be up. Just check that. Yep, within 0 is right. Okay. Have those, then I need a walking 8. Take the one from the set part, I think. That. Get the whole thing, aren't I? Okay. Copy. Paste. There. Don't need these bits. Actually, we might do. I'll leave them there, but disable them for now. Replace the objects in there. Ugh. Really? Boo. Okay. Right, so that's setting the 3 states. So add an event. Yeah, I think adding the line of sight thing is a good idea. Line of sight, where? Oh, yeah. Line of sight. Add. Cool. Let's make that 100. So that's 10 squares. View, I'll leave it as 360 for now. I can always mess around with this in a bit, but I just want the basic idea to work. So if the sprite has line of sight to the player, done. Add action. Set the state to checking. And I don't want that to be permanent.
If you are too demanding or too your mind is not rich and self-sufficient.
Yeah, trigger once while true.
Mind becomes demanding.
So that sets that state to that. Then I want to add a timer. Think.
If you keep your original mind, precepts will keep themselves.
Follow a pause.
The beginner's mind is the mind of compassion. When our mind is compassionate, it is boundless.
I feel like this is not quite what I want it to do, but hey. Add event on the timer. Kind of just creating stuff and seeing what happens at this point. Follow up, pause, action. Follow a sprite. Set state to walk. So how do we get back to the whole checking on deep more? Date timer. Kind of sets a timer to that it's never idling for too long. I have no idea if I've actually done anything there, but let's just don't quite know why she's over there. That is not where I put her. Hi, why are you over there? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna contain. Great with that. You're not gonna do anything. That's the wrong layout. Doesn't move now, which is a start. I need the square to be full. One. Oh, it's this thing when you've got all these projects open, they all kind of blur into one. Well, that's fine. She is there. I actually set a or don't I? The idle. The follow a sprite. State idle. What I should do. Has line of sight player. Go back and have a look. So when idling, you choose the state timer greater than the state limit, then you choose the state, walk. I guess in our case, walk or idle. Set state timer to 0. Set state limit to point value. Walking does that, and as soon as it overlaps solid, then you call the idle state that. Right. Oh! Wait. Oh, he's in there. Just make sure that her directions are actually being set properly. Does at least move, that's something. Actually, I should debug that so I can spot the player angle difference is being set to. Assuming it is being set. It is 110. So that's within 45 degrees of 90. Oh, look, it is moving. That's good. Oh, that did a thing. That did a thing. Okay. Interesting. I completely didn't pay attention to what just happened there, but okay. Range is still at 106. Checking. Checking is still down. Right. Timer hasn't gone. I get that to trigger. Huh. Interesting. Okie dokie. Maybe what we do. Disable the trigger one. I do need to know. Oh, we want to set the text so we can see if line of sight is actually being triggered. Yep. Set text. Line of sight to player. Event. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Got no line of sight currently. Oh, wait. I wonder if that is because our player is a solid. So, on created, add action. Cancel. Yeah, I thought the trigger once needed to be there. What was I gonna do? I'm just gonna quickly change her stuff to custom. Just to see. Oh, hello, we're being pushed along. Text isn't me. Well, she's triggered, so that's something. Then not the trigger once. And that one. Yeah. Right, so here's line of sight. Good. Okay, well at least I know the line of sight's working and the walking is working. Cool! On timer, follow a pause, set state to walk, add action, add another timer. And probably for a second. It's gonna be I don't know, walk time. Yeah. Add timer, walk time, and set state to checking. State to choose. No, we'll see. Keep it to walk for now, actually. Action. Start time. Cool. That's the thing. Ooh, this is kind of a thing. It's ropey, but it kinda does what I want it to do. We can move around and see she still walks after us. Ha 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 ha. I say it's not great, but it is a start. I will take that. Obviously she still gets stuck, so we'd need to add the things in which says if you're adjacent to... if tile movement can't move in the direction, then set the state back to idle or checking or whatever. Do I need div symbols open? I don't feel like I do. Save that quickly. Successfully saved. Close. Good. I will save and close my pathfinding experiments for now. Mess about with that later. Okay, so... yeah, if they're overlapping, but I think on this one we can say where's the... get this out of the random path one, I think. It's already got all the booleans. Actually, yeah, we could probably use some of the code from the random path stuff. She's already got all the booleans, so that would determine if she can't move up. Do that. Yeah. Okay. I should have just copied. Get rid of that one. This one. Group. Need to replace the objects. Really? One thing. There we go. Okay. Let's let's just see what that does. Okay, still working. Let's just go up here, so... Still tries to walk through, so... That needs a bit of tweaking, but... I can see if it is actually... to get us stuck again. On. There we go, that's what we needed. Permanently checking, but of course the timers are still running, so what we need, when the state is checking, hang on a minute, as line of sight to players, trigger one set state to start the timer, follow or pause. On timer, follow or pause, set state to walk, start timer, walk time. So let's just pause timer. Where is she? Not even looking at the right thing. The walk time is paused, so yeah, she won't... Not moving, which is good. But... yeah, that's... she's now stuck there, because the timer's paused. Okay. The direction actually. Schedule power outage. Fun! Hey TechBox North, welcome to the stream. Well, what have we done today? Oh, she's now stuck again because she was overlapping a solid. Oops. Okay. Oh, well, we have put another batch of animations into the main game file. Quite nice. I've added a little bit more functionality into the random path NPC in the main game file to try and fix her squiffy animations. It's better, still not quite there, but getting there. And now I'm messing around with pathfinding, pretend pathfinding and bits and pieces to make Nepio's following dog. So the ultimate idea being that when you're in the marketplace and maybe a few other places around the map, the little NPC character, dog, person, whatever, is going to follow you around for a while. Which is why we now have this, which I have lovingly lifted in part from Demon-Noir. So basically when our little person, our little lady here, has line of sight to the player, she kind of calculates the difference in angle between us and her and picks a direction based on that. So in theory she should always follow us around, but I was trying to make her stop like keeping on walking while she was overlapping a solid, but that's not doing what I thought it was going to do, so I need to take that out, so otherwise she just gets stuck. So yeah, Oh, it is getting towards the end of the stream though. Yeah, because I'm getting warm and starting to yawn. Yes, I didn't want to delve too much into too much new fancy stuff because I have potentially a lot of time to fill tomorrow. So who knows, by the time we come to stream next Tuesday, I may have made some radical progress. I doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we've been doing today, Techbox North. How are you doing though? That's the question. How are you? Yeah, she's stepped to. That's in the checking stage is when they set the angle. But maybe instead of that we have walk. We choose. Well, actually, better idea. Let's swap that for idle. When state is idle. Know what that does with timers? Let's have a look. Walk time, follow a pause, walk time. Still going, that's fine. Walk up. Let's go and put you on a solid, shall we? Okay, so checking down, idle down. That's better. There we go. So she has to think about it for a bit, but it does kind of work. Not highlight so we can actually see her. Idling right, checking right, idle right. You're not overlapping a solid. Oh, there we go. Okay. That kind of does what I need it to do. Doing okay now. You finally got power back to turn your PC on. Yes. No one needs power outages in this day and age. It's just how did we function? Oh, she's gonna get really confused now if she ever comes in front of her. Oh no, but she's okay. She's okay. Oh. Well, a bit of tweaking and that should be okay. It's quite nice. So yeah, we have a thing and it kind of works and I'm happy with this. I don't need the line of sight stuff because I know that's working. But actually we can tweak the line of sight because she can currently see us at all times. And she can even see us through solids, which I should change. So, on created, we want to add an action. Follow NPC sprite. We want to add an obstacle, which is the wall. And probably the NPC base family. Maybe. No, we'll leave that for now. She can see us. She can see around people, but she can't see the other side of walls. Go back to debug actually, so I can keep up the variables. Pause. There we go. Okay. Has line of sight still. Oh yeah, I've still got it choosing. That's why she sits there for a while. Yeah, she can't see us now. She can now. Yeah, I like this. This is good. We can turn that off. Put that back to just being walk. See how that looks. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, you could really, if you drop the pause down for like half a second. Again, this can all be done with instance variables. What have we got actually in here? Player angle difference. We've got state timer. We could use, actually, we could set them, use them for some state timer. Self dot state timer. The same with walk time. State timer. And you could have a second instance variable if you wanted to shake it up a little bit, but if we go into here, set her state timer to, I don't know, quarter of a second. How does that work? Very jagged, but I wonder if we actually need the checking thing. We could probably put that into the walk. Don't know, maybe. So if we say, let's collapse all those a minute. And add a sub event in there. Move all of those. Move that into... copy that into there. Rhaegar to F5, welcome to the stream. You have 8 minutes until I'm buggering off, because they only help us 3. And I've already stolen the booth for this afternoon. So there you go. I am mucking around with pretend pathfinding because Nepio, who I'm not even sure is still listening, wanted a character that follows you around. He's still kind of here. Hey, Nepio. I'll just drop your name occasionally, you know. Lurking as always, no worries. As I've said before, working and lurking is not a problem. We just appreciate people turning up. Drag that down. Oh god, no. Do that. We do that. Then make these bits into sub-events. This might work. Maybe. Disable the checking thing. Has line of sight, set state to walk. Again, I don't know if I need all of this, but you know. See. Let's just see what happens. Lost the stream for 10 minutes, but okay. You are definitely going the wrong way. Hi, please stop walking into a wall. Nope, I'm over here. Cool, well that didn't work. Oops. Undo everything. Right, that looks better. Cool. Should now be back to her weird janky, but she still follows me, so it's fine. Good. Okay, well that's a start. Let's save this because it's now 5:25 past and I should probably... Oh, ow! Start thinking about wrapping this up. Let me just quickly... Just because TechBox North wasn't here earlier in the day and was asking what we've been up to, I'm going to show you. Because I forgot to mention one of the other things I actually did. So... yeah, I fixed an issue where basically if you entered an area from the top, then your face person, little NPC or player character, would be obscured by the area names, so unbounded scrolling's fixed that, but obviously I need to muck around with the colours of the layouts and bits and pieces, but I can do that when I've actually got some artwork in here. Talking of artwork, got a new NPC. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Little lady down here. Also with a new state that I've added in, so I figured it would be a good idea to have the ability to pick between certain directions. Because if you have an NPC in a corner surrounded by some walls, you don't really want him looking at walls. Because that looks silly. So that's a thing. And yeah, my signs are in. There's actually NPCs wandering around and it's starting to look quite good. I'm happy with this. It's progressing. Slowly, but it's progressing. What's with all the wall hate? Okay, so a lot of the walls are just boring. There's not a lot I can do about this fact. Not every wall is plastered with, you know, posters and things. I mean, yes, they could be playing hide and seek. Maybe that's a thing. But I'd like the option to be there for NPCs not to stare at walls. Yeah, it feels like it's slow progress, Pokebox North, but it is progress and that makes me happy. I say I've got potentially a lot of time to kill tomorrow, so I can think about putting in some more transition bits and pieces. So between, you know, the apartment buildings and the various floors, I could do that kind of thing. Transfer all the line of sight stuff that I've done, or as I like to call it, my hey you, let's battle mechanic. Which, by the way, you can go and read a blog post about if you really want to, which I think you should, because, you know, I write these things for your entertainment. Also, you can go and see the little department store that I designed, which I'm kind of happy with. The roof's a bit weird, but I like it. So yeah, 27 minutes past 3. That is probably a good point to stop. I'm just going to go through and... except Demon Noir, I don't care about Demon Noir. Don't save. Everything else is all saved, and we are good. Hurrah. Yeah, this is a good point to stop. So, thank you very much everyone for coming along to my stream today. It's been lovely having you here. Thank you Skyman if you're still lurking. Thank you Techbox North. Luke, I don't know if you've come back at any point. Thank you Craig, thank you Ultra Narwhal. Skyman is still here racking up those points. Wonder just how many... Oh, he's still down in 5th. Ouch. Yes, don't forget, you can use those points to purchase NPCs for... I say purchase, that seems a bit mean. I'm not a people trafficker. You can adopt an NPC. If you want to make a cult somewhere in this world, feel free. Just exchange those points. There is a link to the spreadsheet for NPCs in the forum post about the game. And yes, please do go to the Construct team Twitter account and vote on what we should be playing on Thursday. Cause I'm not allowed to make decisions. Haha! Yeah. We've had 4 streams of Healer's Quest and it's up to you to decide if we have a 5th one. You have until, I think I've set it up until Thursday morning to vote. So please do get on that, tell your friends, and come join us on Thursday for more gaming fun times. Let's stick on some outro tunes, which is more Hyper Potions, because that's basically all I ever listen to on this stream. And thank you Nepio for the Twitter link there, much appreciated, doing some top modding. And yeah, enjoy your afternoons, evenings, mornings, whatever it happens to be in whatever time zone you are in. Thank you for coming, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Much love. Bye-bye. If this is actually going to change. Come on, Streamlabs. You can do it. No, are we gonna play ball? No, we're not Streamlabs. Okay, cool. You do you. Oh, technology. Who'd deal with it, eh? Bye, guys!